Cove. I'm breaking in, shaping up.
Welcome to Mike and Mark in the morning. I'm Mike. This is my twin brother Mark.
We're in the NFL, not for long league picks this week.
We had the Thursday night game correct. We picked Seattle over Arizona. We're gonna run down the Sunday matchups. 1 o'clock. Tampa Bay at Atlanta. Atlanta is favored by 6.5.
I like Atlanta by more than 6.5. I wouldn't. It's not a sure pick for me, but I'll get to my sure picks of the week. But that's definitely. I think Atlanta's going to win.
Atlanta. St. Louis at Carolina. Carolina by a touchdown.
Very tough game. Wouldn't touch it. I think Carolina squeaks by.
I'm actually going to change my pick and go with my original gut. Say St. Louis is going to win this game. Cincinnati at Detroit, 2.5-point favorite.
Incredible
Detroit
game.
is.
I wouldn't touch it, but I just think Detroit barely. If I had to pick, if a
If
gun was put to my head, I would pick it to be Detroit.
I'm going to pick Cincinnati still in a squeaker. San Diego at Jacksonville. Jacksonville given 7.5 points.
Everybody's saying San Diego's not good on the road. Watch out for this game, but I'm going still with San Diego. Phil Rivers is playing well.
San Diego. That game, I don't know. That's 7.5 points. San Diego could win by 20 points.
Never know.
You never know. Buffalo at Miami.
AFC's rival. I'm going with the Dolphins still.
Even with Thad Lewis quarterbacking for the Bills?
You know what? You impressed me last week, but I just think Miami's defense could be a little too much.
Yeah, I'm going to stay with Miami. New England at the Jets.
I like New England. Tom Brady.
Yeah, and especially
Belichick.
Sheldon Richardson was saying that the league protects Brady this week from the Jets. He's adding fuel to the fire. You don't want to make Brady mad. I wouldn't do that.
It's not a wise decision.
Dallas at Philadelphia. Philly by 3.
Well, you know who I'm rooting for. I'm a Redskin fan. Sorry, guys.
I know.
Sorry.
I got to stick with the Cowboys.
I'm going with the Eagles barely. But I wouldn't touch that game, though. It could go either way.
Dallas got no DeMarco Murray, no DeMarcus Ware.
But last week, they stood up well against the Redskins or subs, so you never know.
With the no-name defense. So, come on, Cowboys. Chicago at Washington, which is dead even.
I'm not wearing the hat until we have a winning record. So
brand new, never been worn.
Yep. Hopefully 2-5 today.
Been in your room for how many years?
About 2 years.
It's still a tough game.
Wouldn't touch it on the spread. It's a 1-point favorite Redskins. I'm going with the Redskins.
It's even now. It's that back to pick 'em.
I'm going with the Redskins. They're home. They have to win. Must win for us more than the Bears.
I'm going to change my pick on that one. I'm going to go with Chicago.
Wow. It could go either way.
It could go either way. San Francisco at Tennessee, starting 4 o'clock games.
You know what? On the road, tough. But San Francisco's on a
roll. By 3.
And Fitzpatrick has not been playing good. Disappointment. That's why the Bills get rid of him. Even though he's got millions. Who cares?
Yeah.
But I think they win today. San Francisco playing good.
And I think they cover the spread too. 3 points.
Yes. Whoever wins that game win by more than 3.
Cleveland at Green Bay.
Well, my first lock of the week, guys. 10 points. Green Bay's a different team at home. So I'm going with Green Bay by at least 14. So if I had to put one of the bets on lock of the week, that's the first lock of the week.
Yep. I agree. I think Green Bay wins by a lot in that game. Even with Brandon Weeden coming back for Cleveland.
Brandon Weeden, you better eat your Wheaties because you're going to need them.
Houston at Kansas City. Kansas City by 6.5.
You know, we discussed this earlier and yesterday. You know what? This could be another lock of the week because it's only, 6.5?
6.5.
Kansas City has been known to win a 7 or more at home this year in each game.
Yeah, tough
so I'm going with Kansas City. And that's my, I don't know, second lock of the week. I said if you were going to put money on that game, do that one.
What about Case Keenum as the quarterback for
Houston? You know what? He's going to need all the prayers in his world because it's going to be bow and arrows coming after him. It's over.
I think they're going to call him Face Keenan.
Aaron
Foster's on the ground.
Aaron Foster's beat up. He hasn't been running well. The defense has been overrated all year. They fell top 10.
What do you think of last week when they booed Schaub when he got hurt?
Well, they got free meals you could eat with Schaub, steaks, and everything. So you know what? Bring in a new guy because he's not.
I think that was terrible what Houston fans did when they booed him when a guy got hurt. That's terrible. That's just wrong. Baltimore at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh 2.5 favorite.
I wouldn't touch that game. And you know what? I'm going with Pittsburgh barely. Just because they're home, I think they're back on track. Even though Baltimore's tough, it's gonna be a great game to watch. Great game. Either team can win by 3.
It could be a 1-point game, 3-point game. Could be anything. I'm gonna say Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh. Denver at Indianapolis.
And
Denver by 6.5.
It's a Sunday night game, right?
Sunday night.
I'm going with Denver. Peyton Manning in his own building. It's gonna light him up.
I'm going against the grain. I'm going with the Colts in an upset.
Joe Consols picked the same thing. Upset too. He
Yep.
said special of the week.
Minnesota at the Giants Monday night.
That's
Who
the
cares?
That's the who cares game. Well, what's the over under in that game?
3.5
Never talk.
point spread. The over under is 47.
You know what? I would say Giants are home, right?
That's at
The
at
Giants are going to win that game, I think, by 3. I wouldn't touch the spread, but I think the over under is going to be over 48
over 47.
or 47.
Yeah, it could be, or it could be 10-3 game.
Yes, it's very tough. You know what I mean. But the both teams turn the ball over a lot, so expect a lot of scores.
All right. Well,
All right.
we'll come back next week and we'll see how we did, and we'll pick them all again.